What's going on, man? It's your big bro Tren. You tuned in again to another exclusive video. If you was compelled to watch this video, everything I'm about to tell you in this video, you probably already experiencing it right now, or it done happened to you before, okay? So I'm not about to tell you nothing you need to know. This video is gonna resonate with your soul, and it's gonna vibrate with your spirit. And if you do me a favor by clicking the thumbs up button. If I say something that resonates with your soul and vibrate with your spirit, click the thumbs up button and comment below every time I say something that vibrate with your spirit, because I want to let people know that, you know what I'm saying, if you are always alone, you're not crazy, okay? I really want to make this statement bold, and I want everybody out there to know that people that are homebodies, people that are always alone, and introverted people, we are not crazy, okay? So I'm about to tell you what being alone feels like, okay? I'm gonna try to tell you as many things that I know about being alone and what it feels like. And I want you to comment below and tell me your take on it, okay? So don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you share this video to another friend after this video is over with. So first and foremost, if you are always alone, okay, the reason why you probably always alone is because you have been heartbroken a lot of times. I mean, even if you're a guy, all right? I know, fellas, listen, a lot of people don't think that guys can be heartbroken, but we get heartbroken too. And I think they get overlooked a lot, you know what I mean? Because the world views us as like, you know, these tough guys, you know, they never show no feelings and stuff like that, but that's not true. And I really think that we get hurt a lot more than women do. I'm just saying, you know, but we don't show it though, okay? Me personally, I know personally, I wear my heart on my sleeve. And so the reason why, you know, you are always alone is because you've got your heart broken a lot of times. Even when it didn't hurt, your heart was still broken, all right? And you suffered the pain, okay? You took the loss. And then at the same time, you was the person who probably took the blame and took accountability for the situation. And when it keeps happening so many times, when people cross you over so many times, and when they disrespect you so many times, it drives you to a point that you don't want to deal with people anymore. Can anybody resonate with that? Comment below and let me know if you can relate to what I just said. Like, the reason why you alone is mostly because every time you give your heart to people, every time you put your trust in somebody else, you know, this could be going on something simple as a date and getting to know somebody. You know, you see this person as, oh my God, y'all first hit it off when y'all first started talking. You know, everything went right up until the date. Y'all hung out, start kicking it with each other. And you start trusting that person and you start buying stuff for her or something like that. And you know what I mean? And then you get broken all over again. It's like this person does something to you and it just like, they just like completely just slap you in the face with a pie. And it's just like, wow, like how could you treat me like that when I've only been so good to you? All right. And so you go right back into your cave, you go right back into your shell, and you're just like, yo, what did I do wrong? You know what I mean? And so being alone, this is what it feels like. You just don't want to deal with people no more because, you know, people sometimes can be so nasty and so cruel and very rude and disrespectful. And it's like they don't care about nobody but themselves. You know what I mean? And you the person with the real big heart. Usually the person that's really alone is the person that got the big heart. You got the hugest love for the world. You try to open doors for people when they're walking through. You know what I'm saying? You try to pick the keys up for the person that drops the keys. You know what I mean? You try to have gratitude and congratulate people on their accomplishments and stuff like that. But it's like they never give it back to you. This is what being alone feels like. You never get congratulated. People never tell you how wonderful you're doing. They never tell you how special you are. You don't never get this. Give this video a thumbs up, comment below if you can relate to what I'm telling you. People never comment you. They never tell you the true feeling about how they feel about you. And you just be knowing like, yo, they holding out on me. They not trying to give me my flowers at all, period. And you notice this. You've noticed this. And You know what I mean? And you know you put in hard work. You put in hard work behind the scenes that nobody's doing. You know what I mean? And respectfully, being alone is the ultimate objective to the word self-development. You know, a lot of people try to improve themselves and they want to do self-development and stuff, but it's a key word in the word self-development. It's called self. Basically, in order to develop yourself, you have to be by yourself. And see, you be by yourself all the time and you putting in that work, okay? And your accomplishments are showing to people, but these people are never giving you feedback. They don't want to tell you, you know, that you've improved on something, or that you've, you know, your skin has improved, or, you know, your hair has grown longer. They don't, it's like nobody never wants to tell you how wonderful you have exceeded beyond average expectations. And you just be like, yo, like, what's up? Like, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because the sad thing about it is people just really be like, yeah, it's like that. I don't want to say nothing to you because I hate you. I don't like you. And the thing be like, it's like, why do they hate you so much? It's because you're self-developing yourself and you're going above and beyond the average person. And so being alone, this is what it feels like. It's just like, you know, you have self-developed. You know, you're not the same person right now that you was even yesterday. Today, you have improved. Like when you woke up this morning, you was like, here we go again. You know what I'm saying? You was like, I'm going to be the best I can be. I'm not even going to show out with it. You know what I mean? Being alone, feeling alone, you get so humble because, you know, you don't want to step on nobody's toes. You don't want to make people feel bad. You don't want to make yourself seem like you stand out. But it's so hard not to stand out because you know how great you are. You know how great you are. Comment below and say, I know I'm great. And see, you probably feel bad about even leaving a comment and saying, I know I'm great, because it's just like, people make you feel bad for even saying good things about yourself. All right. I don't know. Maybe you got a Facebook page or something like that. Or if you got like some social media, you know, being alone makes you feel like everything that you post, it has to be perfect. It has to suit everybody else's needs. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you could feel like you're doing too much. Like, oh man, if I show them how great I am, if I show them how beautiful I really am, then it's going to cause an uproar. You know, my friends are not going to like me no more. I'm not going to be able to get invited to certain occasions and stuff like that. And you just have, it's crazy because you have to press the brake on even doing social media. This is what it feels like when you're alone. You can't do what everybody else do. And sometimes, you know, you probably sit back and look at other people you're like, man, they posted this and they posted that. And you're just like, man, dang, like I be doing the same things. You know, being alone, it makes you look at other people and say, like, you don't get mad, but it's just like you look at other people like, wow, you know, they're not alone. They have all these friends and they're always on the scene, you know. They have all the tools that they need to take the perfect picture and stuff. And, you know, deep down inside, you're like, I can do that too. You know, I do that too. But the thing about you is you don't never show all the things that you do. Comment below if I'm talking to you right now. You don't never show the things that you do. And you probably do twice as much as exciting things as most of the people that you see that come across your feed, or, you know, everybody that you stay around in your whole community. You probably live twice the exciting life as everybody. But see, the thing about you is, it's like when you shine, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you try to, you know, when you try to flaunt, when you try to stunt, or you try to have some swag, it's like everybody always got something to say. Why you got that on? You know, you done heard that before. Why you wear it like that? You know, why you smiling so much? You know what I'm saying? And then when you try to smile, people be like, well, why you so angry? Why? And you just be like, yo, I'm just chilling. Like, I don't have nothing to be happy about. You know what I'm saying? It's because, and the people want to nitpick at every little single thing you do. You know why they do this? It's because really deep down inside, they admire you. Really deep down inside, they really, really like you. They really, really look up to you and stuff like that. But see, they don't want you to be better than them. They want you to just be like a little, like, hush, puppy, hush, hush, shh, don't bark too loud. You know, I don't want your barking to be loud as mine. My bark is supposed to say, ruh, ruh. You're supposed to say, ruh, ruh. No, don't say don't say that. You know what I'm saying? That's how people are. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to shine, but they know you are capable of outshining them. You know, that's how people at your job is. If you got a job, you probably ever noticed like you starting to outgrow the workplace. It's because, you know what I'm saying, like you becoming more conscious of yourself and you becoming a better person overall at the job and away from the job. And it's like when you go back into the job, people around you be observing you, they analyzing you, and they looking at you from head to toe. And it's like what they looking at you like you shouldn't get better and better every day or something. You know what I mean? And we all are supposed to help the company elevate, but it's like your coworkers be looking at you like, why you trying to get a promotion before me? And it's just like, why are you competing with me when we work for the same company, you Decepticon? If I win, we all gonna win. And you know, your coworkers be in competition with you. Your coworkers be competing with you and stuff. And you think you can make sandwiches faster than me? Yeah, I know how to make sandwiches faster than you. I just have an articulate way of putting the mayonnaise on top of the meat and stuff like that. I know how to organize and stuff. You know, I used to make origamis, like, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they just be so mad. They be so mad because you work faster than them. He think he all that because he get his stuff done. Then your boss even be mad at you too. That work, you supposed to make it like you supposed to work hard. I need to see you toil out there and toil over and roll over. You done already? Go do your coworker's work. Why I gotta do his work? That wasn't my job description when I first started. Even your boss be mad at you and stuff. This is what it feels like when you feel alone. It feels like the world is against you. You know what I mean? It makes you very, very paranoid. You know, when you go around places and stuff like that, it's like you be watching over your shoulder all the time because you're not used to hanging around people in public places so much. You know, people do stupid things sometimes and they are so creepy. And when they come around your presence, it's like I don't know. It's a weird feeling to describe. Isn't it weird? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like when you go out in public and you hang in public settings with people, it's like they are so awkward. It's like they don't know how to move right. They be bumping into you and stuff when they walking, and they see you when they walking towards you. They be walking towards you and stuff and laughing with their friends, and then they'll just rub on your arm and stuff. You be like, why are you touching me? I remember one time I was out, you know what I'm saying? I was out chilling, kicking it at this lounge spot, and it was crowded in the lounge spot, kind of like sorta, you know what I'm saying? And it was like this couple beside me. It was this woman and her husband right beside me, and I was standing right behind them, and it was like this little space in between me and his wife. Like, it was no more than this wide of a space like that. You know what I'm saying? And this one dude, I remember this one dude, he just comes squeezing in and he gonna lean up on the bar and stuff and be like that, all tall and stuff like beside. And I'm just looking at him, he like leaning, his arm touching my arm, and he just leaning on like, waitress, you feel me touching you, don't you? I'm a big, strong guy. And I'm just looking at the Decepticon like, you Ethiopian looking, Arab sterile looking Decepticon, get your to the back. But it's just, people are so weird and so awkward like that. They don't have no manners. You know what I mean? They have no manners, no etiquette. They don't have no principle and stuff like that. And it's just like, I cannot hang with these people. I can't hang with these Decepticons. You know what I mean? And it's just like, you got to get out of the spot because the spot's energy doesn't be right and stuff. People be so loud. And they just be showing out for their friends and stuff like that. And girls be taking selfies and stuff and they think they all that and they just doing it for the gram. And come on, girls, let's all get in a picture so we can get 100 likes. Okay, back to normal. Everybody's perfect? Really? Seriously? Are you? Totally. Oh my God. Perfect. And it's just like, it's fake. It's so fake. You know what I mean? And that's another reason why you're alone, because you have come to the realization that the whole world is a freaking stage. It's like everybody's fake. You know what I mean? And you might be a real, authentic, down to earth, you know, solid person, but it's hard for you to cope with these Decepticons because everybody's just fake. Everybody's like artificial intelligence. Everybody's like robots. And it's just like, be yourself. You know what I mean? And you just like a real person. You probably just want to have a real conversation about real stuff. You know, you want to talk about the cleaning products that Walmart has. You know, they got Lysol, but Lysol is too strong. You know what I'm saying? They got alcohol in it. You know what I mean? But my cologne got alcohol in it too. And I'm just wondering why they always got to use alcohol for everything when I be drinking alcohol out of the bottle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm working on that. And see, that's what they do. All this alcohol that's going, you want to have real, true conversations about real stuff. Not, you don't want to be gossiping about, yeah, girl, yeah. Ain't she dirty? She a little thought bucket, she a little thought bucket, she a little thought bucket, she a little thought bucket. Yeah. And she painted the bottom of her shoes red. Did you see the scratches on it? I know, the real red bottoms. It take a week for them scratches to start showing up. Her showed up the next day. Where they do that at? But this is what it feels like when you being alone, man. When you be alone, you observe yourself. You know what I mean? You be looking at all the scratches on your body. You be like, I got a scratch right there. I got a boo-boo right there. Then you got to go get you some Neosporin and put it on that scratch. Then you be playing with your feet. Oh. You playing with your feet and stuff like that. You be feeling in your teeth and finding all the cavities. I got a cavity right there on tooth number 33. I got a cavity right there. How am I afford this dentist appointment? When you by yourself and you alone, you can actually think. See, this is called self-development, because if you always around people and you always doing something, you always got everybody in your ear, you can never self-develop. And you will never know how many cavities you got until you go to the dentist and they be like, you got to pay $8,000 if you want your teeth fixed. Huh? $8,000? Yes, they are very damaged, sir. You got too many friends. They didn't tell you? No. I just was smiling and I thought all my teeth was good. No, sir. No. You have been using purple alcohol, non-alcohol fluoride. You've been using purple alcohol. And you've been using that 3D crest that say it's making your teeth very, very white. Yes, I have. Okay, that's just makeup for your teeth. In reality, your teeth need to be fixed, sir. Oh, man. Here's the bill. Come back when you got the bill, when you got the money. Now, I love you now. Make sure you get you some floss before you leave out. Come on back and see us. You didn't never know. But if you self-development, you got time to work on yourself. And when you self-development, you got time to heal your demons. You got time to heal your problems. You know what I'm saying? When you self-development, you got time to fix your emotions. You get to a point when you so by yourself so much and you talk to yourself, you start thinking that you crazy. You know what I mean? But you really talking to the Most High God. Because God ministering to you, the angels is talking to you when you by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Very few people make it to a point in their life where they've been by themselves for a long amount of time. If you by yourself right now, you've been by yourself for a long amount of time, you are blessed. I only been by myself for 3 years. I've been alone for 3 years. That's nothing compared to probably what other people have, how long they've been alone. Comment below and let us know, how long have you been alone? And I ain't talking about if you've been in a little dating situationship. That don't count. You still by yourself. If you single and you don't got nobody, you by yourself. You been alone. Okay. So comment below and let me know, how many years have you been alone? And if you ain't been together for no years, then you ain't never really been alone. I'm sorry to spill the beans, but I'm talking about people that's been alone for some years. And see, that's the problem with some of y'all. Y'all been in too many relationships and stuff like that, and you still don't got the person that you really want to be with because you can't spend time being by yourself to fix yourself and to self-develop. You be looking for somebody else to develop you. Can't nobody develop you. Can't nobody make you happy until you make yourself happy. You see what I'm saying? And the people that's been alone for a long time, whether that's you coming out of a marriage, you know what I mean? Whether that you got kicked out the house or I don't know, whether you homeless or not, people that's alone are the blessed people because the last will be the first and the first will be the last. Right now, you're going through a process of elimination, okay? If you alone, you're going through a process of elimination where God is completely wiping out everything that is unclean about you, and he's making you whole again. And there will come a time where you stop chasing things and you become alone, to where you start attracting things. Now see, God is attracting things to you because you are becoming your new self and you actually self-developing. All right. So being alone, it's a bad feeling sometimes, but for the most part, it's a great thing. You know what I'm saying? You might go out sometimes and kick it with some people, but it seems like the Most High don't want you to be connected with people sometimes. These people will always never ever complete the cycle. It's like they will never always be able to live up to you. You know what I mean? And a lot of people get scared, you know what I'm saying, when they meet the chosen one, you know, when they meet the person that's alone and you actually have done greater in your life as an individual than they have, they'll run to the mountain and get on that hill and stare at you from the bleachers with binoculars. Because they can't handle you. You know what I mean? They'll find some type of excuse to come up with to separate themselves from you because they can't do it like you do it. Comment below and say, big bro, you talking about me, they can't do it like I do it. So this is what being alone feels like. I don't know who can relate to this message, man. But if you can relate, make sure you comment below. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe. It's your big brother Tren, man. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.